You were literally dropped into the world from nearly 6 feet up. No pillow, no welcome mat, just whoomp. A 2-meter free fall that would make any skydiving instructor proud. Mom doesn't even lie down for it. Efficiency over comfort. Your entrance was quick, under half an hour, and you landed weighing about 130 pounds, already standing nearly 6 feet tall. 15 minutes later, you were wobbling on legs that looked like stilts borrowed from a circus. By the first hour, you were nursing. Survival doesn't wait for coordination. Soon after, you were running. You had to, because on the savannah, every bush hides eyes. Lions, hyenas, and cheetahs are waiting for a slow meal. Out here, survival is measured in teeth marks. You look a lot like Mom, not just because calves are mini adults on training wheels, but because you inherited her coat. It's not a copy. No 2 giraffes have the same spot pattern, but a family remix. Think of Mom's wallpaper, just shuffled. And those little knobs on your head, you were born with them. Unlike any other mammal, your horns were already there in the womb. Soft cartilage tucked under the skin, waiting their turn. They lay flat during birth, so you don't give Mom an extra reason to regret evolution. Within days, they pop upright and sprout tufts of hair, a tiny crown for the newest ruler of the grass. The first weeks, you stay tucked in tall grass, pretending to be invisible. Mom visits every hour for a quick milk refill. She still licks, nudges, and sniffs. You wobble, blink, and memorize the smell of safety. 1-minute pit stop, and she's gone again. She keeps her distance, often over 100 meters away, to avoid drawing attention. People once thought giraffe moms were careless. Turns out, they're just really good at stealth parenting. After a week or two, you and Mom rejoin the wandering chaos, what scientists call a fission-fusion society. We herd, but only in the loosest sense. Here together today, gone tomorrow. Females float in and out of groups. New calves get a welcome ceremony. Each female bends, touches the tiny head. Smell noted. File opened. You are now known. Daycare happens. Several moms, many calves, one open hill with tall grass and clear sightlines. Think kindergarten, but with more drool and better neck posture. Up to 9 calves hang out together, supervised by rotating moms on giraffe guard duty. Everyone sniffs, memorizes smells, and learns who's who. Call it the savannah's version of social networking, minus the Wi-Fi. By 2 weeks, you're grooming and getting cheeky, little bursts of play when Mom is near. But soon the games slow down. By month 2, play drops from constant chaos to sometimes chaos. Energy is money. You save it for growing until you're too big to be easy prey. By the 5th month, your 4 stomachs graduate from milk bar to leaf shredder. You begin ruminating, bringing up neat little leaf balls to chew again like a master of second chances. Nursing sessions shrink from once an hour to every few hours. Mom's version of weaning you off the VIP plan. By the 7th month, weaning begins. Still, you'll stay close to Mom until about 14 months, because survival works best with a buddy system. Unlike the grass-eating herds, you browse. You reach for leaves, sometimes from 90 different bushes and trees. Acacias are your favorite. High protein, high drama. Their umbrella crowns stand like leafy fortresses. But thorns are no problem. With a half-meter tongue, furry lips, and the finesse of a safecracker, you curl, strip, and swallow. Sometimes the tree hires bodyguards. Tiny stinging ants live in nectar apartments, rushing your face when you take a bite. You snort, shake, and move on, planning to try again later. Other times the tree fights back with chemistry, bitter tannins and sharp tastes. A meal isn't pleasure, it's battle. You push through because growth doesn't wait. As a young male, you stretch higher than the females, pulling down leaves where no one else can reach. From up there, you also scan for rivals, watching the horizon while you eat. When danger is close, you eat fast, stuffing your first stomach in a hurry. Later, in safer ground, you bring the food back up and chew it again. Some days you bend low for shrubs. In the dry season, you may lick salty soil or even chew a bone for minerals. It isn't strange, it's survival. The savannah is hot, dry, and unforgiving. You don't just eat leaves, you fight for them. Every bite is fuel, every bite is water. Leaves are more than food, they're water tanks in disguise. That's why you can go for days, even weeks, without lowering your neck to drink. But when you do, that's your most dangerous moment. To reach water, you splay your legs, drop your head, the crown jewels of your body, into predator country. For those few seconds, you can't see, can't kick, can't run. One mistake, and you're finished. Out here, even water is a risk. Your body is built for heat. Long legs, long neck, long skin surface to shed the fire burning inside. Hippos cool off in rivers. Elephants flap their ears to shed heat. You just stand tall, let your body heat rise with the sun, and endure. No sweating, no panting, just patience. Your heart is a giant, 17 pounds of muscle, its walls thick and unrelenting. It has to be. Blood doesn't just travel a few feet, it climbs a 2-meter tower of neck to reach your brain. The pressure at your heart is double that of a human's, just to keep your thoughts alive above the horizon. Each beat pushes oxygen and fuel upward, every thud a reminder that your height comes at a price. Breathing is its own marathon. Air runs a long tunnel before it even reaches your lungs. At rest, you breathe just 9 times a minute. Slow, steady, efficient. But when the sun scorches or the chase begins, that rhythm quickens. Long neck, long breaths, long life, if predators and drought don't cut it short. When you were old enough to leave your mother, you joined a gang of other young males. Basically the giraffe version of a boy band with more headbutting. Early on, it's just play fighting, practice swings. By the time you hit 2, those play dates turn into serious duels. You're not just showing off, you're applying for future fatherhood. As you grow older, the blows grow heavier. Soon everyone knows who to avoid. When you walk into a group, weaker males step aside. The strongest males win the right to mate, and you're on your way to becoming one of them. By the time you reach 7 years old, you live like most adult males, alone. Bachelor life, giraffe edition. No rent, no schedule, just 18 feet of independence and occasional neck wrestling to keep your social skills sharp. Your stride is unconventional. Left back moves, left front has to move, or it gets kicked, so you swing both lefts, then both rights. It's a lateral glide with a metronome neck. Forward with the legs, then a tiny pullback on touchdown. Trotting? Not an option. Your legs would tangle. Need speed? You gallop, up to 35 miles per hour. Long enough to make lions reconsider their life goals. From the first stumble to the longest stride, life on the savannah is never simple. But you've grown into it. Long legs, long neck, long odds, still standing tall. Most days, the savannah feels like endless walking, browsing, and keeping watch. but danger never stays far. And then it comes. As you lift your head, your body goes stiff. Something isn't right. Not far away, 3 lions crouch low in the grass, their golden eyes locked on you. You know 1 lion alone isn't enough to stop you. But 3? 3 strong males together could bring you down. Your heart pounds, your ears flick. You feel the ground under your hooves. And then, movement. You whirl around and run, your long legs stretch wide, hooves crashing against the dirt as you charge uphill, away from the river where you had been feeding. Behind you, the lions burst into speed. Dust rises, thick and choking, thrown into the air by hooves and paws. The chase is real. The danger is real. Lion attacks happen all the time. But not today. Today, you escape. No wounds, no blood, just the sound of your breath, the pounding in your chest, and the memory of teeth that almost found you. You stand, you look over the plain, and you go on. Because that is what you do. Out here, you don't get medals for surviving. You just get another sunrise. And that's enough.